Hello, everyone. My name is ESV Adejumotope Samuel. I am an estate surveyor and valuer by practice and by profession. Today, we're going to be discussing about specialized property. We've been able to talk about residential property, commercial property, agricultural property use, and today we're going to be talking about specialized property use. So specialized simply means, from the way the name suggests, it is a kind of usage that is specialized for a specific purpose. So what does that mean? Like the property you use for hospitals, where you use for health centers, the property you use for a specialized kind of activity. So that does not fall under commercial property use, because the sole aim is not to make profit. Yeah, even if we know this side of the world that there are some of the doctors or nurses that they have ulterior motive here, but we are not looking into that context. Ordinarily, it is not for the purpose of making profit, so it is not a commercialized property use. So it is a specialized kind of use. So the hospitals, the health centers, the churches, the mosque, all the religious centers, they are specialized kind of use. Even the town halls, in community, you have town halls. Majorly, why those places, why they are built is just for, to have meetings and all of that. So it's not to make profit. I know there are some town halls now that they rent out as more or less event center, but a town hall, ordinarily, a town hall is different from an event center. An event center is the one that is commercialized, but the town hall is just, for meeting of, so it falls under the specialized property. So the town hall, the churches, medical facilities, so all of that, they fall under the specialized property. So we have the institutional property. The institutional property are the property that the use is for educational purposes, like the schools we have, like the primary school, like the secondary school, like the tertiary institutions we have. They are institution property use, because what they are using them for, the usage, it is not to make money, it is not residential, it is not commercial, it is not agriculture. So it is for institutional use. So we've been able to talk about the residential, commercial, agriculture, specialized, and institution. And the last one is the recreational use. That's where the sport facility comes in, like the sports centers, like the fields, like places you go for recreational activities, like where you take the kids to. I know most of you, by weekends, I'm sure you've worked Monday to Friday. Weekends, you want to take the kids out and all of that. Recreational places where you go to relax, to chill, all that, they fall under the recreational property use, where you go to relax and chill. And when I say where you go to relax, probably do exercise and all of that, I'm not talking about a pub. I'm not talking about a where they sell alcoholic drinks. I'm not talking about a lounge. Yes, you can say you want to go to such places to chill and all of that. Yeah, you see what I mean? But that falls under the commercial property use. But the recreation aspect, that there, you can have some parks that is just to go there to sit out. So yeah, it's a form of, just resting and chilling. You see what I mean? So those ones that are meant for recreational activities, recreational relaxation, like sports and all of that, fitness and all of that. So they come under the recreational property use. So yes, it's also, yeah, you can still, it's part of real estate. So, and there are also investment options that is available in such places too. So if you've been thinking about that, how to go about it, or you just feel like you want to go into it, so you can contact us. We talk about that. Contact us through the numbers on your screen. Send a DM. You need clarity. You want to make inquiry. You have further questions on that. So you can just send a DM and we'll be available to talk to you. You see what I mean? And like I always said, we've been able to spread tentacles across board. So don't say, oh, because where you have your office or where you're running your business is not where I would have loved to invest. You see what I mean? But that's not an excuse. we've been able to spread our tentacles all over, and we will be able to get you the nice, best investment option when it comes to, be it the recreational property use or the specialized property use, or in the institutional use. The specialized one too, yeah, like the hospital, like I mentioned earlier, but it might not really be for profitability, but could be like a form of legacy, because sometimes it is not just about money, making money. Legacy to matter, and that's such good legacy. You can never buy it with money, but there are investments that you will do. It's not about you making money, but it's creating a legacy for you. And that's me, and I'll be signing out.